live with Tao. Let each moment be harmony between mind, knowing, breath and form. These are four attributes. Mind, knowing is within. Breath movement happens within. Form is outside. Each thing is perceived through knowing. Whatsoever you perceive, everything is perceived through knowing. You come to know about anything through knowing. If you have no idea about a particular thing, let's put it this way. You have not known tomatoes, you cannot perceive it. In order for something to be perceived, you must know about it. So too, self shines in this space through knowing. Everything that happens in life is through knowing. Knowing has to be there. Then knowing becomes perception, knowing becomes an expression and everything. I have heard an anecdote. There was a party rally of the Conservative Party. Lord Mancroft was invited to speak. He arrived in time, right on the time, reached the rostrum and said to the public, he was looking a little flustered. He said, "Forgive me for showering my speech a little, but the fact is this, my house is on fire." Such is the situation with each one of us. Everyone that you see around, our house is on fire. When we look at it, I'm not talking about the outside house, but the inner estate. The house where you live is inner. Your mind, your knowing, your breath, your form, everything is on fire. Your knowing is not total. Breath movement is haphazard. Form is indecisive. So this is the state of fire. This is the state that the house is on fire. Everybody's house is on fire, but you are not aware. You are not aware that your breath movements is haphazard. You are not aware that you do not have the clear, do not know the things clearly. Many things are happening around you at the moment. You are not aware what is happening in and around you. Life is slipping out of your hand every moment and you think that you have enough time. The wheel of time too swiftly it moves, goes on mopping as it rolls. No power can its fury ebb or change its passage. It has been going and shall go forever without a break. You have to make the do what you may, cause frigid claws of may soon descend and seal your humble fate. The opportunity that you have now will not come back to you. Once missed, it is missed. We think that we have enough time. Today we did not get an opportunity to do this, or we did not feel like. We have tomorrow. Who knows? Tomorrow will come or not. So a moment that has come, let this be the last moment of your life, after that, or this meeting is the last. Only then each meeting will become a pearl for the garland of the beloved, or a flower to be added to the garland, or each flower to be added to the bouquet of flowers for the beloved. Everybody's house is on fire, but we are not aware. Not aware of death, not aware that your life is just passing, slipping out of your hands. Every moment you are dying, every moment you are losing an opportunity which cannot be regained. Life does not move in reverse gear, but we think. Only this moment is available to you. And the next moment never comes, and when it comes only as now. The time that is lost is lost. Nothing can be done to regain it, and your life becomes shorter and shorter with every moment. This is what is meant when it is said your house is on fire. But you don't seem even a little bit flustered. You think as if you have a lot of time. But you don't seem even a little bit flustered. You don't even seem to be worried about it, that today I had the opportunity, but I did not avail of this. You are not aware of the fact that the house is on fire. The fact is there, but your attention is not there. The things are there in front of you, but attention is not there. And everybody thinks that there is enough time to do something, to do everything. Indeed, there is not enough time, because whatsoever has to be done is so much that the time is never enough. So much to do and less opportunity and time, because half of the time is wasted in this and that pursuit. We have an opportunity to talk to someone, but you want to make love to your beloved, but before that many things comes in. Complaints upon complaints that you have been ignoring this and that and so. And in that we miss the opportunity that could be availed for that. And then in that we do not have enough time left at our hand, because whatsoever has to be done is so much and the time is never enough. Once it happened that devil was waiting for years and years and nobody was coming to hell. Devil was waiting. He was waiting to welcome people, but the earth was running so well that people were so good that no one was coming to hell. Of course, this made devil very worried. He called an emergency meeting, emergency council of ministers. His greatest disciples gathered together to discuss the entire situation, why people are not coming. Hell was passing through a great crisis, and this could not be tolerated. Like in your business place, sales is customers are not coming. This is a concern. Something had to be done. So he asked for an advice. What should we do? One disciple suggested, I would go to the earth and I would talk to the people and try to convince them that there is no God and religions are false, and whatsoever the Bible, the Quran and the Vedas say is all nonsense. So he went on the social media to advertise their products, advertise their philosophy, thinking and everything, that we are the only place selling this product. This is so unique, there is no substitute for it. You have to buy this and this alone. So the first disciple said that he will go to the earth and talk to the people, like sending a message on social media. The devil said, this won't do, because we have been doing this since the very beginning, and it has not influenced much. It has not proved to be useful. Through such teachings, you can convince only those who are already convinced. So when you advertise on the social media, only one who is convinced that this product does not have any alternate and he has to buy, only he will come. So it is of no use. It has not been of much use in the past. Then the second disciple stood up, and he was subtler than the first, said, I will go to teach people and try to convince people that whatsoever the Bible, the Quran, the Vedas say is right. There is heaven, there is God, but there is no devil and no hell. So do not be afraid. And if we can make them less afraid, they will not bother about religion at all, because most of our religion is because of the fear. So when you remove the fear, they will not bother about religion at all, because all religion is based on the fear psychology. The devil said, your proposal is somewhat better. You may be able to you may succeed in convincing only a minority, but the majority will not listen to you. Only those already convinced that there is God, there is heaven, they will be convinced. Only those people who are aware of your product will be convinced to come and buy from you. They are not so much afraid of the hell as they are greedy about heavens. So these people are less in number. The proposal is somewhat deeper, subtler. People are greedy. Even if you convince them that there is no hell, they will still want to enter the heaven because of the greed. and they will try to be good so that they can enter heaven. So this also will not do any good. The first one said he will go and tell everybody there is all the scriptures, they are false, there is no heaven, there is no God. The second one will say that whatsoever he was subtler, whatsoever is going on, whatsoever is, all the religions are good, whatsoever Bible, Quran or Vedas say, they are all true. But their number is also less. Then the third disciple, the subtlest of them, said, I have an idea. Give me a chance to try it. We'll go and say that whatsoever religion says is absolutely true. There is God and there is a devil. There is heaven and there is hell. But there is no hurry. You are not in a hurry. Both are true. The heaven is true, the God is true, the devil is true, the hell is true. But you are not in a hurry. So the devil said, right, you have the right system, you go. You go, there is no rush. I am here, you are here. What is the hurry? If we cannot do this today, we will do it tomorrow or day after tomorrow or whenever we have the opportunity. There is no hurry. You are here, I am here. We are always here. No hurry. So heaven is there, God is there, hell is there, devil is there, and all is true. Everything is there, but there is no hurry. So devil said, you are right and you have the right system, you go. And it is said, since then there had never been a crisis in hell. Rather, they are worried about the overpopulation in hell. This is how our minds function. We always think that there is no hurry. We know that we have time. If we cannot do it today, we will do it tomorrow. So what is the hurry? Since then, it has been working. There is overpopulation in the hell. But this is how our mind works. Always thinks there is no hurry. These techniques, every technique we are talking about will be of no use as long as we think that there is no hurry. There is no hurry. I may suggest a technique to do this, to do that, and this will take you that deep. But if you think there is no hurry, what can I do? We have wasted life after life because we think there is no hurry. Live as if that this is the last moment, last opportunity given to us. So this is here, living in this moment, that this is the only opportunity, now is the only time. But if you think that there is no hurry, we have enough time, I am here, you are here, if not today, so what? We can do it tomorrow. So what you are doing, you are postponing it for tomorrow. And tomorrow never comes. Whenever it comes only as now and here. And even here is not important. The only time is the dimension. Distance is not the dimension. Only here. But we use the word here now. This is how our minds are working. We always think there is no hurry. All the techniques that are suggested or propounded for the transformation of consciousness, or we are talking about, or we have talked about, will be of no use if your mind thinks there is no hurry. And you have been told that why you are in a hurry. There is no hurry. Never be in a hurry to finish, to do things. Then you can go on, and this is the reason when there is no hurry. You go on postponing things. Today's thing, today what could be done? Within limitations though, you may not have the total freedom or whatsoever it is. But we go on postponing, and death will come first. Death does not wait. It is destined, it has to come. The time is slipping out of your hand. That day will not come when you think there is a hurry, that I am in a hurry. I do not have tomorrow. So all the awakened ones have said, you have to live your life as if this is the only moment available to you. Tomorrow is not there. The next opportunity will not come to you. When you think that now the moment has come, sometimes we do. Now is the moment to do things. You do not postpone. But that happens only in rare cases. You can go on postponing, and this is what everybody is doing. This is what we have been doing with our lives moment to moment. We have to be decisive to do something, and that has to be done now. So you are in a crisis, the house is on fire, life is always on the fire because death is always there, hidden behind it. Any moment and you may not be anymore, and you cannot argue with death that give me a chance. I had promised my spouse that we will make love tomorrow when we have more time. You cannot convince death. It will not wait. It will simply tell you that you missed the opportunity, you missed it. You cannot do anything, you cannot argue with death. When death happens, it happens. Time is very short. Even if you live for 70 years, for 100 years, it is very short. What you have to do with yourself to transform, to mutate, to become a new being, is such a great work. This is not an ordinary work, it's a great work. You have been postponing lives after lives. So do not go on postponing unless you feel it as emergency, a deep crisis. You will not be ready, you will not do anything. Unless religion becomes a very critical process for you, and you feel that unless something is done to transform you, your whole life is just wasted. If you feel this very deeply, keenly and honestly, only then will any technique, simple or complex, will help you and work for you. This is the secret of the process of transformation that you have to remember always. Enough for now.